Hello there, it's me, Jules, and I'm back for another unboxing after a whole year of just accumulating dozens upon dozens of new toys and not opening any of them because I kept thinking I'm going to be doing an unboxing, but then in the end I never do. Anyway, enough about that. As you can see, my setup is a little bit different. I have a big old four bookcase thing behind me, just filled with all my stupid little toys and models and everything. Anyway, enough of that. The reason why we're here today is to open these two guys. It's the Nendoroid of Buzz and Woody from Disney's Toy Story. It's the DX version, Deluxe version. Each comes with extra faceplates and arms, I believe. I think Buzz comes with one extra serious face and a couple sets of eyes, whereas the DX version of Woody comes with a couple of new faceplates and arm positions, so you can recreate all your favorite weird Woody poses from the movies. Anyway, I am a gigantic Toy Story fan. I remember, I don't know if I actually saw it in the movie theater, but I did have a pirated videotape from Malaysia, and I pretty much just watched that thing to death. It was actually like a cam version, so you could hear the audience laughing, and it wasn't full screen or anything. It was just sort of like bits, like the sides were cut off and the sound was terrible, the picture was terrible, but I loved it all the same. Anyway, these came out last month, and I've been sitting on them for a whole month waiting to do a video to unbox these. They came out around the same time as the new Toy Story 4 movie came out, and yeah, that was actually a pretty good movie. I don't think anyone expected it to be as good as it was, but you know, it stands on the same level as Toy Story 3 and Toy 2. I mean, maybe not the same level, but the quality is there. I was just about to say you can't go wrong with Pixar, but you can't. Good Dinosaur was not good. Cars 2, also not good. Anyway, so without further ado, why don't we take a look at the Woody box. So as you can see, we have the window at the front. You've got Woody's little face there. As you can see, his eyes are kind of manky, so you do have a degree of control over where the eyes are looking. You can't really see what's inside the box, but we'll see that later. Let's spin the box around so you can see him there with one of his trademark rage poses. There. Oh, you can actually pull the string out from behind him. I'm sure it's probably not actually a string, it's probably just like a long piece of plastic to kind of, you know, stick in his back so it looks like it's a pull string. Anyway, and we go to the back. Here's his well, not really trademark, but the trademark animation pose, the DreamWorks face as it were. Then up here you've got the angry Woody pose again from the other side of the box, and underneath it that iconic scene from Toy Story 1 where they're flying, aka falling with style. And on the other side here we've got a happy running Woody and then a sad sitting Woody. Aww. And then on the top of the box we've got another pose where he's just looking like, hey, it's me, Woody. I think that's something like when he was walking out of the box in Toy Story 2 when they were doing like fake introductions with Jessie and Stinky Pete. Anyway, that's Woody. Now here's Buzz Lightyear. So we've got the window there, you can't really see what's in there, but you know that the product's in there. Let's go to this side. Here he's prepping his laser with a serious angry face. Underneath, oh, it's just running from behind, so you can see you stick the stand thing in his back. Problem with the Nendoroid stands is they are so hard to stick into the back of the little figures. Sometimes it takes me up to like 20 minutes just to get it in there, and it's just a lot of swearing and anger from me. Anyway, let's move on. So here's the back. You've got DreamWorks face and running. I believe I've seen that pose on like many posters. It looks like something that was on the poster of Toy Story 3, maybe even Toy Story 4. I don't know. You've got him here with his wings out, and then here is the falling with style pose again. So the thing, I'm not sure if you can do this with the regular editions of these, but I know that these are specially made so you can make this pose. I mean the DX versions of both the Buzz and the Woody. Anyway, let's look on the other side. Here you have Buzz doing a little salute there, and then here he's got DreamWorks face with the wings out. It's the same one up here. You know what's up next? We're going to open them up and just look at the individual pieces. So let's begin with Woody. As you can see, I've already taken it out of the box. Actually, this is the second time I'm doing this because my camera ran out of battery. Yeah, before starting this, I actually was planning to do this video like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but every week since I started trying to do this, something has gone wrong. And I think between the time I was going to do it and now, the on button on my camera just pretty much just turned on somehow. I might have accidentally flicked it and pretty much drained all the battery. So today, when I started this, it was not charged and I'm on a very tight time schedule at the moment. Anyway, that's all not interesting. So here we have Woody's box, and I thought it would be interesting to show you. If you can see inside the box itself, the background is actually the wallpaper in Woody's room. And if you look closely, you can see there's the skirting of the bedroom wall, and at the bottom there you see it even has the rug in Andy's room. Did I say Andy's or Woody's room earlier? Anyway, that's beside the point. That's not interesting. For these Toy Story ones, it's nice to see that they put a little extra love into the packaging. So let's move on to the actual contents of the box. So as you can see, there's Woody and all the little accessories and parts for the figure. This comes in like a 2-layer level thing. So you've got the Deluxe face plates there, his hat, and then everything else at the front. So let's open this up and take a look at everything piece by piece. So first up is the actual Woody little figure himself. As you can see, he's fully articulatable. His knees, arms, very standard Nendoroid figure stuff right here. If you can see, his eyes are a little slightly off, but if I'm not mistaken, you can remove the back of this head here. Yeah, yes. So, sorry. As you can see, you've got these 2 little levers behind where his eyeballs are, so pretty much you can control the way he's looking. So let's make him look up, look down, give him some cross-eyed. So that's a really nifty little feature. Most other Nendoroids have just pretty much static expressions, and you don't really get this amount of control with their eyes. It's nice to know that you can have a little bit more control over their face and where they're looking and stuff. Look at him with that smile there. So these are the arm parts that are part of the Deluxe set. These pretty much allow you to have him in that sort of folding arms pose that you see right here. If I'm not mistaken, these are the Deluxe parts. I might be completely wrong about that, but yeah, that's a nice little inclusion. I don't think you can get that kind of, you know, rubbery look to the arms, or like, you know, rather than robotic joints and stuff like that. They wouldn't really give the same kind of pose as these parts would allow. Here, you can't, I don't know if you can really see it, but these are eyeball parts that have sort of a closed lid to them. I'm not sure if they're actually coming out on screen though, because they're so small, but I reckon this would be good for, you know, doing this particular look right here. The one where he's got his like eyes like, ah! And then there is another one, or it's just like the top lid that is slightly closed, so I think that's more for like a more open-eyed, angry look to him. Now this is really nifty right here. This is a really tiny piece, but I'm not sure if you can see it. I didn't actually notice this before, but this is actually a bit of stuffing that you can put on his shoulder. So when the arms teared off, like in Toy Story 2, there's like a little bit of his fluff coming out there. I actually didn't notice that on the box. That's what this particular sad pose is right here. So I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but right there, there's like a little tear in his arm, or like a, you know, it's made to look like there's a tear in his arm, like in Toy Story 2. So here is the actual pull string that you can put out the back of him. I thought from the picture that it was going to be like a solid piece of plastic, but as you can see, this is actually a real piece of string right here. That's pretty cool. I guess if you want to like suspend him over something, you can like slot a bar or like another piece of wire through there and have him like hanging down. I think that's pretty cool. And of course you have several of these extra little hand parts here. So you have like a finger pointing out, and actually it's just, for some reason it's just like 3 fingers, so I'm afraid that I'm gonna drop them, so I'm not gonna actually pick them out, but we'll pose them later and then you can see for yourself. Then of course we have Woody's signature hat right here. It's actually made of a more solid plastic than the actual Nendoroid material, which is like a little bit of like a soft kind of PVC. This is, if you can hear, this is a pretty solid hat right here. You know, to be honest, I would have liked it to be of like that kind of softer material, maybe something leathery, kind of like this one. See, this is actually from the sort of Toy Story collection Woody, which is sort of, it's made out of plastic, but it's sort of like got a bit of texture on it. Sits on the regular Woody like this. Yeah. Anyway, still a quality hat for a quality toy right here. Then we have one of the extra faces, which is sad Woody face. And then we have shocked Woody face. I think with a combination of the angry eyes, we can have him like either scared or like raging, which is pretty cool. As you can see, they don't have the eyeballs in there, but you can put the eyeballs in and make him look and seem whatever emotion you want him to. So that's it for the Woody figure. Let's move on to the Buzz. So as you can see, it's the same deal with the Buzz box. We've got Andy's room wallpaper there, the rug in there. Yeah, just overall nice detailing with the inside of the box there. And as with the Woody, it comes in a double layered setup like this. So you've got Buzz, his eyes, a faceplate, his hands, all in one, and then you've got his wings, the extra arms here. Oh, there's actually a few other things in here, like stickers. I'll look at them in a bit. Anyway, let's open it up. So here we are with the Buzz Lightyear itself. As you can see, there's a little bit of plastic to protect him underneath the fishbowl helmet. Fully articulated. Oh, the wings are actually on the back here, so I was mistaken of what was on the second part of the packaging there. Anyway, we'll take a look at that soon. Actually, I quite like this interpretation of the Buzz Lightyear. I wasn't quite sure how the helmet would be taken care of, but I like the little sort of like a sphere fishbowl thing that they've got going on here. In terms of how easy it is to come off, oh, it actually comes off very easily, which can be a good or a bad thing. That's the other side just completely fell off, but I'm trying to remove the plastic here so we can take a better look. Oh, I hope I'm not handling this in the wrong way. Anyway, I would really like to keep this plastic intact, but I'm sure Buzz will forgive me. Maybe not the greater toy community. Anyway, so here he is without the helmet on. Look at that smug little look on his face. So here is his second faceplate. It's got a more serious look to him. A bit of a frown, or I don't know, serious face? I don't know what you call it. Yeah. Not much else to say about that. It's cute. I'm not sure if you can see. Yep, he also has the closed-lidded eye look. He's got 2 sets. He's got this one and the one where it's just like the top half. Or bottom half, depending on which way you want to slot it into that face slot. So this is the other cool thing that I didn't know actually came with it, and it's not even shown on the box. They have little stickers, decals here. So you've got like the weird eyebrows, goatee, and then stickers that says "This space for rent." Now, if you've watched Toy Story 2, you know that they have the outtakes at the end. There's one part where Buzz is going like, "Oh, we'll be back before you know it," or something, and he flips his helmet forward. Well, that's when he, in the outtake itself, it's revealed that someone drew a little goatee on the front of his helmet, so it looks like well, it's just like a prank essentially. And then the same thing happens in another outtake where on his wings, when he gets a wing boner from seeing Jessie, then it says this space for rent onto his wings. So I think that's a pretty cool addition. I don't think I'll actually ever use these because, I don't know, once you use them once, I feel like you can never use them again because they're stickers. So I'll just keep these in the box just in case, you know, one day I just don't give a F and just do it anyway. So that's essentially it for what's in the Woody and Buzz. Let's pose them up now, shall we? So there you have it. It's Nendoroid Woody and Nendoroid Buzz. If I could give a review to these figures, they look great. But the only thing is, like with any Nendoroid figures, they are so frustrating to pose. I mean, like, pulling out their parts, pulling out the hand parts, pulling out the eye parts, putting them back. It's such a mixed bag as to how easy each part is. Sometimes they fall out really easy, sometimes they stay in, but it's just really frustrating. Just to pose these up. Once you get the pose right, as long as you're real careful and you put them away, then it's the best. But up until that point, it can be so bloody annoying. But in terms of design, I really like the design. It's a really interesting interpretation of the characters, and I think it fits really well into the entire Nendoroid line itself. I think of the two, I think I like Woody a little bit more. I don't know why. Not to say I don't like Buzz, but personal preference, I guess. So yeah, there you have it. Hopefully, from here on, I'll be posting a lot more unboxing videos. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hopefully from here on, I'll be able to post a lot more videos as long as I stay committed to it and remember to charge my camera before I start. And look forward to unboxing more for you in the future. Anyway, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me too. We are toys and we're doing things and yeah, whatever. You know, that's the thing I do. I sing at the end of the songs, of the videos. Yeah, have fun. I don't know what that means. Why am I telling you to have fun? You just do whatever you want. Strange things are happening to me. Strange things. That's a song from Toy Story, right? Yeah.